You're very welcome back. And like I said, in studio, very special guest, Adam Nolan. Adam, very welcome to the studio.
Thanks so much for having me, Kate.
And we're waiting a while now to get you on, but about 2 weeks ago you were to be on with me, but I had double booked, so that was my fault, mea culpa. But anyway, you're here now today. Adam, just for people who wouldn't know you, but I'm sure if they follow you on Facebook and all social media, that the one that made me laugh was your funny dance. I saw that during the week.
Yeah.
I saw your funny dance. But anyway, just give us a little bit of background about who Adam Nolan is.
Well, I'm from Madeline Street in Kilkenny. I'm a saxophone player, but I'm a producer as well. I produce music, and I'm a rapper as well, which is has been fun, But music's my passion. I love to do it. It's the thing that keeps me going. I feel it's kind of like my purpose in this little life I have, and hopefully I can inspire people along the way and do what I can with what I have.
At what age did you start playing the sax?
I started the saxophone at 13 or 14. I'm 32 now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I look older.
no, I say you're looking good for 30.
Thank you.
I thought you were in your late 20s. There you go.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, so you start playing at an early age. And why the sax? Do you play any other instrument?
I mess around with piano and guitar a bit, but saxophone's the instrument I studied. I went to college and I studied it there, and I did the grades and studied a bit of classical, and then I did jazz. So that's kind of my baby.
That's where you are, but it's improv, is it?
Yeah. That's it was only kind of when I finished college that I kind of really zoned into the whole improv kind of thing, and all my albums under the name Adam Nolan, they're all improvised, so everything is done in one take, and whatever happens. So it's a trip,
Even those on you have an EP there. I know you have a good few out, but the EP, the Adam Nolan trio, I was looking at that, and were they done in one take?
Yeah, for sure.
So you have one there 16 minutes, you have one 35 minutes, and you just keep, okay. Well, I have to say, I listened to snippets of it, right?
Yeah.
When I got it first.
It's something you wouldn't show your nanny, but but it's for what it is. It's really, I think it's really cool. I have some nice stuff as well, like a lot more easy listening stuff. But that particular album, EP, it is what it is. It's kind of like free jazz meets grunge meets metal. It's quite powerful
and unique.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
For Ireland anyway.
And you've I saw you've played a few gigs, and you've put up clips of your gigs. You played one in Billy Burns there not too long ago, did you? And the musicians that you have with you, they're not local, are they?
Sometimes they are.
Sometimes, yeah.
The only local one that I had for the rap gig I done in Billy Burns, I had James Taylor.
Right.
The drummer.
Yeah.
He was the only local. Usually it's other guys that I've played with over the years, either from Dublin or,
And how does that work? Because this intrigues me. If it's improv jazz, right? Okay. And like you said, sometimes, when you're there, you just... Because I was asking, what you're going to play, and you said, oh, well, kind of... You'll just play, and which for me that is absolutely brilliant. But when you get together, like you did a couple of gigs up there in Dublin, because I saw a couple of the clips I've been following you. And how does that work with when you get three other I think you had two other musicians with you, or maybe
in Dublin? It was a 5-piece.
Was it 5? Yeah.
Generally, I like it to stay spontaneous, but I do just so we're not completely out in the open without a life jacket. I like to give them a little few ideas. So for that gig, I was just saying, look, I don't want a chaotic kind of sound. I want something that's positive, you know, because a lot of the improvised stuff and free jazz and stuff can tend to be chaotic.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of that, as people will tell from my albums. They can hear that for themselves. But I've also done a lot of, you know, stuff that my nanny would like.
Okay.
And, you know, stuff that is positive and beautiful, like. And that's the great thing about free jazz. There's so many dimensions of emotional capacity to it, like, you know. And, yeah, it's I'm very lucky to play it for a living, you know. Not everyone gets it, and I completely understand that.
Yeah,
I'm used to that. People, like, the amount of times people have just said, will you play a tune we know, like.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm stubborn, maybe I'm a bit of a prude.
No,
I don't know if I am. I think it's just my inner soul just feels like improvisation is the best I can do with what I have.
Yes,
you know?
and you're extremely talented and creative.
I appreciate that.
You know, you can't be just put into. I couldn't see you being put into a category now. Well, you're going to play with 4 guys, and we're going to do In the Mood, or we're going to do, you know, whatever. I couldn't see you in a category.
Yeah,
like that.
you see, like, I've done so much free jazz. Like, I think I should know, but it's like 20 albums now with free jazz, which is
20.
a lot. Yeah, which is a lot. Like, I've done a lot over the past 10 years. When college finished, I was just like, okay, I know what I have to do. I studied this. This is my passion. I've been doing this for years. I'm gonna show the world, or show some people that, like, you know, this is what I'm here to do, you know.
Yeah.
So I want to prove that and show that I'm not just sitting around and reflecting. I want to take action and, you know, create stuff. But I've also, like, recently with my producing stuff, I produced some cool music as a rapper, under the name Slow Yo-Yo.
Slow Yo-Yo, yes.
Which has been fun. Like, to be honest, like, I wouldn't say I'm a great rapper. Like, I think my lyrics, it's like Father Ted. The lyrics are fine, Ted. There's no problem there. I think the lyrics are cool, and some of the things I'm trying to say, like, you know, but honestly, like, I feel like I don't have a cool rapper voice, but I'm just trying to express myself, so it's honest for what it is. But on the more commercial side of things, my project Destiny and Fate, this is, you can check them out on Spotify or whatever, all platforms, Destiny and Fate.
And that's Fate, F-A-T-E.
F-A-T-E.
Yeah, that's grand, yeah.
And yeah, that's kind of my new baby at the moment. I've been writing pop music for years, and about love, about heartbreak,
the usual,
all the usual stuff, the human stuff, and other stuff as well. Like, but generally that kind of stuff. So kind of stuff that's relatable to people. And yeah, I've been releasing stuff. I've released 3 tracks under that so far, and one was actually with your niece.
Elise, I was just going to ask you about
Elise.
that.
Yeah.
And we have it lined up here now. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
For sure. So the tune is called You Can Do It, and I guess it's about, like, I wrote it, it's kind of like, without getting too deep, like, it's kind of like about the struggle of being a human, but also knowing that you're a soul, in this physical dimension. I could get deep on it.
Okay, we're not going deep here.
I'm not going.
No.
I have enough of that. People have enough of that.
Okay.
But, like, it's about, like, you know, just the struggle of being in a physical reality as a soul, and what you have to do to maintain that existence. And yeah, it's kind of about that. But
so you wrote this, and Elise.
I wrote it, and I wrote the
vocals.
lyrics, and I contacted Elise. I know Elise for years, and love her to bits. She's great, and she's a great singer, great artist. And I got in contact with her, and I was like, would you be interested in singing on this, you know? And she was well up for it, which was amazing, you know. And she did such a good job on it, like, you know.
We'll take a listen to it.
Awesome.
Overthink about you in my room. Can't sleep now 'cause I'm the fool for not trusting my gut instead of my mood. Wish I never went to school, because I know I'm too cool. I just wanna do what I wanna do, wear my crown, sit on my throne and show off my jewels. My mind is moving, my time is grooving, my life is with you, my life is with you. My mind is moving, my time is grooving, my life is with you. Why can't I be free? I am so free. Why can't I be free? I am so free. I am so free. I am so free. I am so free.
Okay, like I said, live in studio, I have my guest today is Adam Nolan, and you just heard a song that he wrote and produced by Elise called "You Can Do It." And we have a lovely message in. Anne out there in Stonyford. Anne is wondering to know, is he going to play the sax, because she said it's one of my favourite instruments. So he is. So Adam, I keep calling you, I keep saying Alan, because there's an Alan after just jumping in here, and he just says, please would you give Adam all my best, and they follow you. He doesn't say on which one, but they follow you and they're looking forward to hearing you play.
Thanks very much.
All right, so here you go. Oh, wow.
Ah, that was nice.
Oh, wow.
It was nice for me. I don't know what it was like for you.
You can pick up that, bring that mic up to you now again. Just bring it up there. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll tell you what that did for me, that immediately transformed me to my happy place. That just brought...
I'm very grateful that did
Oh,
that.
no. That was just a fabulous piece. Now,
Thank you.
is there a name for it?
KB.
Oh, lovely. I love it. Hey, yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No, it's beautiful. And that's just, you just improvise and just whatever comes to you,
Yeah,
you just go with it.
more or less. Yeah, like I have kind of ideas in my head and certain scales that I want to base things off, you know. Not all the time, but for example, it was concert D minor, and I said I'd kind of make it meditative and kind of almost like a bit of a Zen thing, you know, or some kind of meditative emotion, you know.
Yeah, because I wanted to ask you about that because on my journey of following you and popping in from time to time to see what you're at, you did a lot of meditation as well, and that there to me, I said that just brought me to my happy place. That's
I'm
where
so glad it did.
Yeah, and it's just chill. It just chills you.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that kind of goes hand in hand with the spiritual side of meditation and the music you're playing.
For sure. I think like improvisation for me, you see, is a way of connecting to being in the moment.
Yes.
And I guess one of the main goals of meditation, is to be in the moment. So they do go hand in hand together. You will see why a lot of free jazz musicians are, you know, they've practiced meditation or stuff like that. Because for me, like, years ago, like, I was always playing, but before I discovered meditation, I found it hard. Like, some days I'd play well and some days I wouldn't play well, and a lot of that had to do with the particular mood I was in.
Yeah.
Or how busy my mind was at the time. And I do meditation twice a day, every day. And I also teach it, but you know, it allows me to kind of tune into the zone. You know, a lot of pro athletes talk about the zone, or musicians talk about the zone, and for sure that's what meditation has done for me, and it's just made my life better, you know. So I don't sound like a preacher, but it's just, you know, it's a great thing to have, you know.
And can you let the public know, because we have a brilliant, love it. So yes, the lady that was looking for you to play sax said it's absolutely brilliant and she loved it.
Thanks very much, Anne.
Could you just let people know where they can, how they can access your music?
Yeah, so there's multiple ways, but you can go to my Instagram, which is Adam Nolan Official, and you'll see on my description there's like the different projects I do, and under the description there's a link tree, a link that you can click in, and that'll bring you to all my music. So like if you're feeling generous, feel like going to my Bandcamp and supporting it there, but otherwise I don't really mind. Like, you know, you can go to Spotify, you can go to Apple Music. Adam Nolan is my saxophone music, and for the easy listener
Right.
currently, if you're looking for a nice experience, I would recommend listen to my first album, Expanding the Consciousness.
Okay.
You know, I will be honest, my other stuff, it's a lot more specialized and extreme and intense, but that first album, it was actually after I first discovered meditation, and you know, that album just came straight from the heart, you know, and it was all done. It was 57 minutes long, and it's like just this big journey of discovery.
And you just took off with that,
Yeah.
and it ended up
57 minutes. It was
Wow.
a real experience. It was a spiritual experience, you know,
Yeah.
and it was a 4-piece. Me and 3 other guys, and it was an absolute experience. And I'm actually going to do a recording session. I have a recording session coming up this Monday in Kilkenny. I'd like to also, just while I'm on, I'd like to thank Martin Drennan.
Oh, Martin, Martin is
Martin has had some of his music played here as
That's
well,
right.
under Orchard Galaxy. He's a great dude. He's one of my best friends. He's recorded the majority of my albums. Not my first album, Expanded Consciousness. That was recorded in Limerick by Ben Wonders. But after that, he recorded the majority of my albums, which is a lot of albums. He's been very good to me, and I'm very grateful to have him in my life.
And
you know.
like the question I always ask, are they physical albums? Are they, or do you have to download?
Well, it depends what you want, but like I have copies of the album Prim and Primal, which is an Adam Nolan trio album. It's with 2 Dublin guys that I recorded with, and that was a pretty good experience. Yeah, I got a lot of. I worked with a promoter from New York at the time. It cost me a lot of money, to be honest.
Yeah.
I did a funded campaign, and I'm very grateful for everyone. I did 2 funded campaigns in my journey, so I'd like to say a special thank you to everyone that has helped fund me over the years, you know, because I wouldn't have been able to do it without the help of people, you know.
Yeah.
And
Well, listen, we have about 5 minutes left, and
Yeah.
I'd like you to play us out.
yeah,
And it's just been a lovely, very relaxed experience having you. You brought that energy into the studio with you.
thanks so much.
Your music is amazing, and your journey, and you're still only a chap.
I guess so,
And
yeah.
you know you're on the journey, and I just want to wish you every success. And just, have you got a gig lined up? Is there a gig that people can go to that soon?
No, I'm not booked.
Okay, right.
Actually, the 3rd of October, I have my quintet in Arthur's Blues and Jazz Club in Dublin.
Well, listen, will you just keep me up to speed on what you're doing? Because I'd be only too delighted to let it out here on
I
air.
appreciate that.
And if you have copies of any of the CDs, I would love to have them as well.
Yeah.
Now, just have to announce the winner today to those CDs is Anne Hayes from, I think Anne is from Gordon. Anne is from Black Mill Street. Yes, Black Mill Street. So Anne, there'll be a package in KB's Pigeonhole. Come over and collect it at your leisure. So Adam, it's been a pleasure having you in.
Thanks very much,
And
Dave,
would
for
you like to
having me.
dedicate this to your parents?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my family and my nanny and my friends.
Okay,
Yeah.
and your
Everyone.
your dad, of course, is
Hopefully.
Vinny, and your mum is
Vinny
Anne-Marie.
Nolan, Nolan,
And
or
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie Parsons.
Anne-Marie
for
Parsons.
people that.
Okay. Well, now Adam is going to play us out, and thanks a million. From me, KB, it's bye-bye. I'll be back in the hot seat again Saturday night between 6 and 8 with KB's Rhythm and Blues. And all I have to say to you is keep on rocking. Let the music keep our spirits high.
Thank you so much. Hope you listen to the music. Appreciate it.
It's 2 o'clock on Community
just had
Radio
a-
Kilkenny City.
about 30 seconds short.
Sorry,
No, you're grand.
it just felt right to finish
That
there.
was
That's the way it goes.
that was absolutely a really enjoyable.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
yeah.
City municipal districts have called for
Pleasure,
a
man.
stronger
What's your
enforcement
name?
action.
Oh, Colin,
against
sorry.
business owners
Yeah,
who
right,
don't
yeah.
follow
I didn't recognize you from person.
I was listening on the way up.
Ah, man.
To pursue prosecution
Nice to meet you.